Oh, okay, guys. Oh, welcome. Just finishing my new fucking Tharja. Oh yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the name. Tharja, whatever. So, actually, back in the day, played so many of these Minecraft like custom maps, as we didn't even know what to call them. At some point, we just decided to call them adventure maps or something. This was like way before the game even released. I think this is from March 2011. I mean, the game was originally released in like 1.0 at around was like end of 2011. Yeah, end of 2011, Minecraft was actually released, like fully released. This map, for example, is from the beginning of 2011 though. So this was way earlier when the game was just going from alpha to beta, but we already had some few of these like custom maps already in the game. So way back when, before the game was even released, there were like a lot of different maps, and these actually have to be like, what is this, like they have to be remade for the new engine and everything. Now, there's actually supposed to be a resource pack that goes along with it, which I think was the original Painterly pack. Like before Painterly became very well known to everyone, it was just known as like this really like niche thing that some people were using, but man, it was amazing. So the pack doesn't work anymore. Like most packs from back in the day, they don't work anymore. Now, first off though, I need to show you guys something, because this is when maps, actually I don't know anything about adventure maps today, but there were like a handful of maps back then that actually came with like different nodes. Let's see if I can get this to show correctly. Yeah, this works fine. So you have like a node here that's it says stuff like, oh, what is it? Day one, me and the mateys have mined our way into the cliff. I can't do pirate. Our captain has already settled in his new chamber. We partied till he dropped. Yar 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 yar. Stuff like that, you know, just some nice bit of stuff to go along, because why not? And there were a handful of notes of these, which I think for the most part, they're just there for story. It doesn't really matter. I think I've read through this, and it doesn't really matter too much. Now, if you wanna see this stuff for yourself, like I'm not gonna read through all of this right now, because this is, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play through the game right now, through this map, and then at the very end, when I've played through this, I'm gonna go back and make sure to read through all of those on screen, and I can tell you. So this is treasure chest. Occasionally save your items here. Yeah, there is no treasure chest here. And supplies. There's also no supplies here. So stuff was a bit different. The thing is, I don't even know if this map works anymore. This map might just be completely broken. This was also when there was actually a mod for the game that made it so you couldn't destroy blocks, and they used that specifically for adventure maps. There's also rules like don't break any blocks and try and find all the cool stuff. There was a painting here, it's gone now, I guess it's back again. Yeah, these supplies, there's also no supplies here. You know, stuff is not supposed to actually work in this map anymore. I mean, this stuff wasn't even back, didn't even exist back in the day, you know? I can totally break this if I wanted to. Actually, I don't even know if you are allowed to break certain things. Like you might actually be allowed to break certain objects. So let me just very quickly check back. So yeah, these are the rules. You're not allowed to destroy any block except leaves, clay, gravel, and paintings. Do not place any block except torches. Do not use any hacks or mods. You're not allowed to use TNT for any purposes, and so on. It also has these like meta rules where, hey, if you find the shovel, you can destroy dirt. And if you get the hatchet, you can destroy wood, but not planks. If you get the pickaxe, I can destroy furnaces, stuff like that. It says you need to use the texture pack. Like I said, the texture pack doesn't work anymore. I don't know if I can use it. I could use another one, but I think I'd rather just use the base one for now, because we're supposed to go like back to the past, you know. This is like the original Minecraft experience back from like alpha and beta, where we didn't even have hunger. Like I think I'm playing right now on peaceful, mostly because you didn't have hunger back then. You didn't have hunger. You had all the items right now that give you like fill up your hunger bar. They just I don't remember that from anyway. They just gave you health. They just ate a bacon or whatever and just gave you health. First treasure. This is not treasure. I don't know what it's talking about. I wonder if actually... No, I didn't play for this stage before, or map before, and then come back. Yeah, also, because this map had to be like rebuilt specifically for this version of Minecraft, and the map is really, really old. Paintings, for example, they just like... who cares, man? Paintings, they do whatever, man. Blocks, what are even blocks? These are like only the most basic blocks in here. You see this? You see this right here? You know, stuff's not supposed to work. Not with this old Minecraft. Also, piece of diary, it's like, hey, if you get here, you can read note 3. But like I said, I'm not going to do that right now because it's going to take too much time. I'm just going to very quickly go through the map because this map is not going to be playable that much. Yes, it's not going to be that playable, so maybe I can just show you what the maps look like and what adventures back in the day were like, where it really tried very hard to make adventure stuff happen without any mods or anything. Like, for example, oh wow, you're allowed to break this stuff, and then maybe there's a treasure back here. Stuff like that. Oh, I got flint, amazing. Actually, really didn't want that. Also, sprint, of course, was not there back in the day, so you would just walk through this without sprinting, of course. I think this actually worked back in the day. Obviously it doesn't now, so whatever. Ew. Cool. Oh, I haven't played Minecraft in quite a while, so I don't actually remember the pop-ups on the top right that say stuff about that. So yeah. Oh, I can make a shortcut. Amazing. I think the basic idea behind this map right here is that you just... Oh, I can just release as well. Is that you just try and find out what happened on this treasure island, but really you're just there for the treasure because I don't care about story. Story is just like there were pirates on here and they went a bit mad, as pirates do when they're alone on an island. I wonder if there's gonna be any puzzles here, like for example with ladders that don't work anymore. That might be a thing, that certain puzzles just don't work anymore. But I think for the most part we're gonna be okay. Now, why is there an auto-jumping feature in here? You know what? I don't even know if I mind. Oh, you know, should I show you my special Resilium special? That. Reducing fall damage by placing blocks below you. I did that stuff back in Alpha. Yes, back in Alpha is when I did that stuff. I arrived at the conclusion myself that, hey, if I fall down somewhere, it's dependent on how many blocks I drop. So if I place a block below me as I fall, it reduces my fall damage. Huh. Does this actually not work anymore? Hey, there we go. It might be that back in the day it also worked down there, but not anymore. I don't actually know. I was never that big into how the game actually worked in, like, when it came to mechanisms. I used mechanisms, but I never did any mechanisms myself or went down into the nitty-gritty because you didn't have to. You didn't have to. It was alright to understand how stuff worked on a basic level, because adventure maps weren't really about the super nitty-gritty. They were just about, hey, here's a place where you can find like what is it? You find like a key in that sense, but it wasn't really a key. It was more like a button or something. You just use the button in some place to like go through a door like that. You just plunk the button down and like, woo, you got a key basically. Now, I think I'm actually supposed to use some of the gravel as like a bridge, so let me actually get some of this gravel back, but let me take a look first if there's anything else around. Now, because some of the treasures just that are supposed to be there, that don't work anymore. I don't know if the treasures were actually like items that were lying down on the ground, because even in the very first few treasure adventure maps, they were using like chests. You just put a chest down, put some stuff in the chest, and then you like open the chest and take it out. But I think there were also a handful of maps that also like put it on the ground. And I think this might have been one of them, and of course they did disappear. This map hasn't been played in 6 years. Over 6 years almost, you know, way over 6 years. It's gonna be 8 years over here. Broken natural bridge. I think I'm supposed to go down to the ground. Wee. Nice. Ah. It actually doesn't matter because I'm playing on peaceful anyway, but I might as well take a few blocks with me and just act as if I'm not playing on peaceful. Now I think you're not actually supposed to fight enemies on here, mostly because you're not supposed to have weapons. I mean, there might have actually been a sword at the start, and then if you pick up the sword, you can activate enemy encounters and then fight against enemies. But because I don't have that, I don't have the sword, I'm just be punching everything. I'm just not gonna do it. This does not quite work, but I can just plonk it down. And I think I'm not supposed to be blocking down blocks. And I think, yeah, I think ladders back in the day actually worked like that, where you were able to hang on to them. Maybe they still do. Like I said, I haven't played in a while, so maybe they still do, but I'm just not very good at it. So instead, I'm gonna try and do it again. Fail again. I guess I'm just gonna sprint, I guess. Oh, but you can still bump into them from the side. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's actually very good. I think it might actually be possible. I think there was maybe a treasure in here. No, not anymore. So you see, this is pretty much what we're gonna get into when we play older adventure maps like this. Stuff is just not gonna work. But there are gonna be maps that will work. I can guarantee you that. This is just supposed to give you like an idea, like, oh my god, back in the day, we had nothing. We had absolutely nothing. We were very scrafty, trying to like put story in there by like, oh, there's a readme file that you're gonna have to read, and stuff didn't really look like too much. I mean, this right here is just, I mean, just blocks, just big blocks of stone, and it's like this is a mountain, eh? I guess it's a mountain. I don't know. Yeah, use your imagination a bit more, I guess. Maybe there was treasure in here at some point as well. Someone who played this map back in the day might be able to tell me more about how this map was actually supposed to go, because it really doesn't work anymore. And I think I might actually be getting close to the end of this, because I think I'm supposed to get the shovel somewhere and then use the shovel to dig some dirt. And then when I dig the dirt, I can go to new places. And I'm also going to get the hatchet at some point, and I'm going to be able to get the pickaxe at some point. Now, because I can't get the shovel anymore, because I guess the shovel disappeared, I don't know, I guess it disappeared, I'm just going to do it by hand and just assume that I have the shovel. Because then we can actually continue the map, you know? Because I don't want to just stop the map here because I can't get the shovel anymore. I'm actually fairly certain that the shovel was actually in that house at the top of that first island. I'm actually fairly certain the shovel was up there. But like I said, not there anymore, so I can't use it anymore. And at some point I'm going to get the hatchet, but I think I'm going to get the hatchet at some point during where we are right now. Now, if I had the sword, I could be using the spawner here to do some fighting. But once again, also no sword. Whatever. I mean, I guess I could I don't want to spawn it in. That's so weird. Yeah, there was a door here. Now it's only half a door. I'm pretty certain I'm supposed to be able to get through that door, but I guess we're just gonna go through here. Oh, that killed the door. Can we plonk it back down? Yay! Woo, we plunked the door back down. Nice! Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? That actually worked. Now that was another piece of here. Note 8. Amazing. This is gonna take a while. You can stand up here. That has not changed. I remember being able to do that back in the day. Now this is, I guess, another shortcut. Like, you're supposed to get the shortcut like this to this place, which is actually back at the start of the game. I like it when they did do that. Or is that the start? I think it is. When did I go back around? Who knows? But yeah, I also like the idea that they have these shortcuts. Because you can't just use teleporters. I think nowadays they use teleporters. Like I said, I haven't played in a long time, so I don't know. Okay, that actually worked. I wasn't quite sure anymore if that worked. Where am I going? Oh yeah, I'm dropping. Okay, that was close. I thought for a second I was gonna hit the lava. Good thing I didn't. I don't know. Also, in those old adventure maps, obviously, if you die in lava and lose all your stuff, that's mostly GG, because there's like, I mean, some adventure maps had like treasure chests where they like, okay, here's like extra swords and something like in case you die, stuff like that, because that stuff just happens sometimes. Oh, water. Not water, it's water. I can go down here. I mean, if I had the shovel, which by this point I could have had, I'm allowed to break gravel at least. Oh, could this be lava? Oh, if I could pour lava down here to kill some enemies faster. That would have been nice, actually. Also, back in the day, and maybe even not today, I don't even know. There's just. I mean, I know it's very sound, but there's just no sound, dude. There's just no sound. I can actually do this. Nice. I guess maybe there could have been some stuff here. So you can still climb it. Let me see. Yeah, you can still climb it. I was talking shit earlier. I'm sorry, guys. You can totally still climb them if they're ones. If they're just ones. Ones? Oh, look. Okay, ghostly voice. Read note 10. At least we're going mostly in sequence. I don't know. Like I said, without any treasure, it's really hard to see what is actually supposed to go on. Oh, that's very weird. Okay, that was just lighting. I thought there was something special, but you know, there was nothing special back in it. Like, how many different types of blocks does this map even use? It might only be like 6 or 7 different types of block for the entire map. Then you also have like ladders and doors on top of that, and then we're mostly done. We're mostly done with all of the different building blocks used for this entire map. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I think you were supposed to get the hatchet at some point, so I think right up there at the very top there was supposed to probably be a hatchet. At least I would assume that, so we'd be able to, or allowed to, break wood. So now at this point we'd be breaking wood, and we'd be going on from here. Now I think this just gets us back outside, because it's sort of like supposed to subtly show us some other stuff. Now, I usually always like talking about game design. I really like talking about game design and level design and stuff. And I really like the design here, where I assume you come down after getting the hatchet, because I don't know if the hatchet was up there. I very strongly assume there was. You come down and you're like, hey, now I can break wood. What do? You see a place where it looks like there's a secret that you can now get to because you're allowed to break wood. So you come through here, and what do you see? There's a secret place over there. Oh my god. That's game design. That's game design. Very naturally guiding the player from place to place through the player's own desires and getting him to find secrets on his own accord. Nice. But this wasn't super hidden. It like kind of showed us, wasn't it? Nice. And now we're in a different place on the other side of this, and this doesn't work anymore. It used to work at some point. It doesn't work anymore. I don't know if we can just do it from this side. There we go. And now we're back on some other place. Oh, look, we're back here. The cell block. We would be on the other side of this door now. We would be able to open this from the other side. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, that also... Actually, wait, that does work because it's closer. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, look at this. Secret, which was supposed to work, but... No, I did not mean to do that. I need to break this. Yeah, you were supposed to get up there. There we go. Woo. I mean, sometimes you just gotta help it along a bit. What can you do? What can you do? What is this? Prisoner note. Read note 6. Oh, I guess we would have. I guess, yeah, we could have come here earlier because we only needed the shovel to get here. We had that earlier. Well, I had that earlier, but you know what I mean. Okay, what is here? Just more cell block stuff. Yeah, there's another spawner in here. Can't do anything without the sword. And I mean, this combat back in the day was really just like, for example, let's say there was actually an enemy in here. I would be taking the sword. I can assume this is a sword. It's a sword, whatever. Yeah, you would just stand here and like left click, spam left click. Oh, is there actually sound coming in? Nice. Yeah, you would just be standing here whacking the left click button, and that's it. And that's like, wow, amazing. Nothing special, but I guess it did the job. It did the job. Oh, nice. I actually tried my hand back in the day as well, like trying to create something like this, like an adventure map. I think I went into a map, placed down like 3 blocks, and then I was like, this is gonna be very tedious, and then I stopped. But hey, at least I can say that I tried making a map, and I was like, I had some decent progress going, you know? I want to save my ass before trying this. This may lead to the outside. It may lead to the outside, it may not lead to the outside. I guess we're gonna find out. Oh, look at that. More shortcuts. Nice. Oh, look at this. There's a puzzle over there. Nice. Okay, I really like that I didn't actually stop playing this map at the very start, or I would have missed all of this. I mean, this stuff is like fairly basic. It's most of it is really not just any special super puzzles, unless apart from like trying to find blocks that you want to you can destroy or stuff like that. We're also allowed to destroy clay, by the way, but I don't know if I want to do that because this is a nice shortcut. Huh, I still got it. And I think we could actually block it here. Nice. Oh, it's just for a spawner. What was the... Okay, there's probably a treasure here at some point, so... Yeah, whatever. So this was actually just for treasure. I'm also still sprinting by double tapping, but I don't think you need to do that. You can just press shift now. I don't even know when they did that. Like, my memories of Minecraft are really, really fractured. Like, I played Minecraft back on Alpha, when it was still just, what was it called? Creative. When it was still just creative. That's when I originally played Minecraft. And then I played until the game came out. And after the game came out, I played for like 2 more years. After that, I mostly stopped playing for like another year. Then I started playing again for like half a year. Then I stopped playing again for like 2 years. Then I played for like a month or so. And then I did another break. And now it's where I start playing again. Now this actually worked. I think this was when like redstone was introduced and people were like, oh my god, redstone. Yeah, I think this was actually the one of the first maps to introduce redstone, back when it was first introduced, which was actually quite revolutionary. That did not kill me. Nice. You never know. You never know. I can't stand anywhere, so I'm gonna need to do this underwater. And yes, back in the day, underwater mining was also that slow that never actually changed, which is alright. I mean, it's supposed to be like this. Okay, where are we now? I guess you're supposed to get spiders through here. Once again, you would just be standing here with like whacking stuff with like you. I guess I wouldn't even need a sword for this, but it's not very interesting or entertaining. So we're just gonna go more on a sightseeing tour and see what we can find. I guess there was another treasure right here. More sightseeing. Look at all these different sites. Oh, I remember this. Okay, there's a different room. Piece of diary, note 8. I thought I already read note 8. Yeah, I'm here again. I was here before. I guess we all came full circle again. So I guess it's like a different way to come back to the same place, I guess. So the thing is, though, at some point we would be finding the pickaxe. With pickaxe, we could destroy gravel. Not gravel. I can't really destroy gravel. We can destroy cobblestone, you know. But yeah, I actually think the pickaxe would have been around here because I mean, there's cobblestone right there, and I would assume that it would show you cobblestone right after you get the pickaxe. But it takes quite a while to destroy cobblestone. I'm not gonna craft anything because that would be. Or rather, you know what? Maybe I will. Oh my god, what is this? I don't know. I've seen this stuff before. I know this stuff. I know that, and I put this down here. I need to remember my shortcuts again. I know you can like do bam, and then like bonk bonk. What do? We don't even have anything good, do we? Whatever. Can't you just do it like this? No? Oh, I don't remember my shorthands anymore. Maybe I'll remember my shorthands at some point anymore. Oh, what was it? I don't remember. You know what? At some point I'm gonna remember how it works. Yeah, you know, we're gonna be fine. You know what? We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. So I guess we can destroy this stuff now. Question is, where do we go? Now I actually closed this door again. I don't know why. Because why did I close that door? I guess we can just open it again. Yeah, because there was a button here and I flicked it. I don't know why I did that. Okay, just lay off me, guys. Now, there was actually more stuff around here. And I see we can get up there. I think we can actually... Yeah, we can go around the outside. So let's go back in and we're just going to go to the very top of this. And then we can rappel down the side of the mountain. But even it's a mountain. It's an island, probably. Yeah, it kind of is a mountain, actually. Also, people back then, we really liked using, like, furnaces. Actually, no, we're not allowed to destroy cobblestone. We're allowed to destroy furnaces. Woo. There's also just treasure behind there. You see, there was, like, a pocket for treasure. Ah, whatever. Captain's chamber. Yeah, okay, I was in here before. Maybe I will actually turn off auto jumping at some point, but not right now. I don't want to do that on screen. That would be boring. So, what do we have? Whoa, 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 careful. This is not the right way. Thanks for jumping me up before doing that. Let's just jump. Just use the sprint button. You know, you don't need to double tap anymore. So there was stuff down here at some point. Where exactly is it? It's down there. You can repel the sound. I mean, I'm pretty certain you're supposed to repel like here, because you can see that there's paths. There are actually paths. You can just jump on top of the ladders here, save us some time and effort. And go in here. We just find a bunch of ladders, and I guess there's a treasure in here. I guess this is the treasure now. Treasure now. And if you want to, you can go back up. Actually, hey. Okay, that's actually it for the most part. There might be more stuff on the other island. But yeah, I guess, no, we made it to the top of that island. So what else was there? You can, once again, there's stuff where you can rappel down the side of all of the mountain. And I guess you can do some stuff there. There's some cool puzzle stuff there, but I don't think you can do that stuff anymore. Or actually, it's just for show, because how is this supposed to work? You can't jump that high, and you can't go down like that. So how is that supposed to work? That does not work anymore, that's just for show. What is this? Is this just to get back to the top again? Oh, this might not work though. Okay, it just barely does. Never mind. And I think this was the shortcut that I read at some point. So yeah, I think we got to node 10, which might have actually been the last node anyway, and we've been to the top of the other mountain. So I think we're done with the map. Sorry for no music, guys. If I find more maps like this, I'm just gonna have to put on some music myself. I guess it could have been more interesting than that, but hopefully I kept you guys company. Oh, look at that. Does this still work? Of course it does. Crouching to not fall off. When I first found that out, I was like, oh my god, this. I think to this day I'm still like, oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that. So this is, I guess, where the end would be. And now for all you guys who are interested in this, I'm just gonna go through the different nodes that we have. We have 10 nodes. Yeah, we have 10 nodes. You've already seen one of them, and I'm gonna show you the rest now. If you don't care about the nodes, you can go somewhere else now. But you know what? If you want to hear them, here they come. We have been here for a few days now, and I keep hearing spooky noises from behind these walls. I told my crew that they should mind the wall open, but they can't break the stones. There is something going on in these cliffs, and I want to know what. Captain Creepbeard also made the effort to put this really weird skull and crossbones down there. I don't know. Our captain keeps saying something about them spooky noises, and I think that I hear him too. We told Will to go deeper into the caves that we found. He hasn't returned yet. May not look upon me and my mateys until the ship is repaired. Day 5. We finally made our way to the top of the cliffs and made a dormitory for the crew. Then we saw it, a big chest on top of the cliff next to this one. When we approached the natural bridge, a creeper came falling from the skies. He was probably bugged. Something doesn't want us to get near that chest. But what? A god? Not himself? I think that we can conclude that Will never return, so I closed off the caves, acting upon it. By the way, if it's a different background, it's a different voice, okay? I think that we can conclude that Will never return, so I closed off the caves, acting upon instructions from our captain. The prisoners are behaving weird and keep complaining about them noises. I wish that darn ship was ready. I know that they are working on it, but I just can't wait to set sail. I love writing, even on this old piece of paper, so I secretly made my way up here with a bone, and I want to travel further into the cave, but something tells me that this isn't making my chance of survival any higher. Dear diary, I can't believe that I passed that pool of lava. I will set up my bed here. A ghostly voice told me that there are many treasures ahead, and I found some. I will keep collecting them, and then I'll go. What the fuck is that word? I will never share it with my crew, though. I will make some diamond swords as protection. Dear diary, I made it past all the monsters thanks to my sword. This lava pool seems very tricky, but I am confident about my skills. I appear to be suffering from the treasure madness. I can't stop looking at them shinies. More treasure is ahead. I can smell it. Dear diary, this is the end of Will Minefield, the infamous crew member of the Minecraft Pirates. I ran out of ink, but I have enough blood available now. I can't go further. I can't take care of these wounds. Those zombies got me. Nudge, please take care of my crewmates and the captain. Oh, I guess that's the epilogue. Even after setting up these almost impossible challenges, you seem to have made it through without any of the items because they don't really exist anymore. I had to protect this place from those pirates. This place is the place where animal spirits sleep. Of course, it was an old burial ground or whatever. You may even be lucky enough to see one. Don't harm them, please. Oh yeah, I heard the chicken. Whatever. Whatever. I do not have the power to kill you, but I know that you are only here for the treasure on top of this cliff. Please take it and leave this place. Spread the word of how horrible this place is, like those pirates did. It worked pretty well, because I guess I was a guy here that heard that and decided to come here, so maybe I should have just not told anyone about this place at all. May no human ever come here again. Yeah, and that was it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.